Alright, we're live. See if anyone shows up early. We'll see who's here, who's not. We're not doing Balatro this week. I changed it up. We're doing Shadow over Loathing because it's been a while and I feel like it. So, yeah. Looks like we're doing alright. I think we might as well get into it. Not sure where I'm gonna put my little boxes. I forget all the places that require me to... all the things that are required to see, so... Is it still a roguelike? No, it's not. Is it a little... I'm trying to see. Is it a little choppy on your end for the video? Those cars look a little bit wait, no, not new game. Not new game. Hang on, no. Shit. Give me 2 seconds. I'm an idiot who doesn't know how to do things. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Cozy. Definitely stuttering. That sucks. Let's stop it and start again, because I screwed up already. It looks a little bit like it's stuttering on. Okay. So hopefully, I think maybe I gotta move my thing over here. It's probably good. I'm trying to remember where we were at for the most part, because I know we played this before. Ah, look at me, high-stepping it. We have a lot of meat, which is our currency. Cozy, did you watch any of our stuff from this before? My god, that is choppy as hell. They trained me wrong on a process to work and refused to explain how it was wrong or how to correct it, and just constantly said, no, that's not right. So what are you supposed to do then? Some nice scritches. I guess. This is the temp job, right? Like, you're not gonna have to be there too long? Like, if necessary? I'm trying to see here. I did not see this playthrough. Oh, it is so choppy. I am... Oof. I'm wondering if there's something I can do to this thing to make it work a little better. I'm not entirely sure what we were doing, so your guess is as good as mine. I can use hobo code. There's some hobo code on the sidewalk. The code reads Sandwich April 18, 1858. Huh? What's that all about? Okay. Guess that's good to know. The door of the bank is fastened with 3 locks. This is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? Can I use a key? Ooh, I can unlock. Okay. Alright, I've unlocked one of them. I need some muscle and some mysticality. In theory, temp. In practice, if we can't get the Jeep fixed by May, I can't really take the dispatch job. Ooh, that sucks. Let's see what we got here. Got a little bit of muscle, mysticality, moxie, a couple other things. I know we were, like, messing around with a bunch of different stuff. Oh, to do. Either bribe or defeat the mob guys guarding the refrigerator factory. Investigate Augustus Dirch's house for evidence about the missing cremines. Charles Wallace lost his Chuck key somewhere near the antique store. Use the wander function on your map to look for it. Okay. Where did he lose it? Antique store. Okay. We do be needing two... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We do be needing 2 cars, but actually there's a curse upon... Yeah, I don't know what you guys are going to do about that. Gabbit Gabby. Haha, this is fun getting into fights. You like a good fight, Gabby? Yes, there are not usually so many fights around here. What an excitement it is. I notice you do a lot of slapping. Do you know how to make a fist? A what? Here, look, you curl your fingers in like this and put your thumb over them. Here, that's a fist. You squeeze that all tight and hit people with these knuckles right here. It's more powerful than a slap. Wow, keen as a peach. Gabby's flap slap now deals 3 additional damage. Ah, we taught her how to be a fister. Cry and beg God to spare me once we do actually fix the... I mean, I hope you guys get this thing, like, figured out. It has been a while. Alright. Let's investigate. Take a look at the recent bookcase acquisitions. Charles just can't resist the antique bookshelf man and his amazing deals. Wow, I can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we got there or pornography. Could be both, you know. Any Latin, Adele Dazeem? Oh yeah, her name is Adele Dazeem. Are you kidding? Oui, only pig. I don't know. Only pig. Oh yeah? So what's the Latin word for pig? No, I mean pig Latin. The Latin word for pig is pig Latin? Fascinating language. I'm just gonna check the books. You select a random book from the Latin language collection. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet appears to be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Hard to imagine that knowledge becoming relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. But what's this? You got an item. Cheeses I have smelt. How did that slip in there? Better take it. Clearly too modern to have any resale value in an antique store anyway. Magna. Alright, so let's check that out. Hats, weapons, offhand items. Where's my cheeses that I've smelt? Ah, what is this? One woman's tale of her travels and the many terrible cheeses she encountered on them. Grants combat skill. Queso Fustilento, deal 5 stench damage. Okay. You read the author's account of the world's worst smelling cheeses. It inspires you to feats of great stench. You get a skill, Queso Fustilento. There's an epilogue, but due to a misprint, it's in a really, really small typeface. You could read it, but it's going to take some effort. If you do Queso Fustilento, will deal 2 additionals. I can't squint at it, unfortunately. I guess I need more experience. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. How do I... Oh, Y to next section. How do I calculate... Oh, I have 11 unspent experience right now. Okay, and some of these cost things, so it's really a question of... Ooh, hey, it's the rug from the boarding house. Mrs. Brewster must have had it sent to you as an additional gesture of gratitude, or because she hates the way it looks and thinks it's cursed. I mean, looking at that thing, yeah, that looks cursed. Take a look at the knickknacks. There's an old rag doll on top of the shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Walk away from it. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with it. Anything on TV? No shows have been invented yet. Good to know. Either Brian... Okay. I gotta find that key, though. Is there a key? Still some brick wall behind it. So odd. Alright, I'm guessing there's not really a key. Hey there, Adonazim. Any luck finding my Chuck key? Haven't found it yet, sorry. No worries. Okay. So he wants the Chuck key. Does anyone want to play? Nope, not me. Never mind. Jessica? Sure. Sit down and play. Alright, we sit down. I'll play. Wait. Jessica moves a pawn and captures one of your rooks. Well, how did she do that on the first move? That's my question. Advance a rook. Withdraw a pawn. A frozen queen defense. How do you like those apples? Bah. Jessica moves a king. What's your play? Develop one of your knights. Defend your pawn with a knight. Fianchetto a knight. Crap, Jessica advances one of her knights. What's your next move? Advance a rook. Defend your bishop with a rook. Ah, the snowman's bishop maneuver. Beginner's luck. Jessica moves a bishop and captures one of your rooks. Now what? Develop one of your pawns. Reposition a pawn. Jabadoo. I'm gonna develop a pawn. Crap. Can I reposition a rook? Damn. I'm a Jabadoo a knight. Shoot. Skewer a knight? Darn it. Well played, Jessica. Well played indeed. Alright. Well, I got a lot of meat. Maybe I could buy something at the Cola Wars place that could help me. I really am sorry about how, like... Yeah, it's a little bit like a Flash game. I'm sorry about how much this is, like, not looking wonderful. Alright, let's see what's for sale. I think my Moxie's the highest, so I want to use something with Moxie. Increase Moxie by 1. Add some stench armor. Play that. Makes you walk like a crab. Makes your steps high. I think I do that already. Oh wait, those are my things. What am I thinking? More physical armor. Bad for you despite the... Moxie plus 2 physical damage. DB's Cola Wars grenade. Put out everybody on your side of combat who is on fire. Probably already dealt with some of these. I'm hoping this gets a little bit better. I don't have high hopes, unfortunately. I'm like... Hang on. Hang on a sec. If I lower the quality, maybe? That's bad. Like, I'm wondering if that'll help at all. Alright, I think that might be doing it a little bit better. Just the old save file? Yeah. Okay, that looks like it's a little bit better. Alright. Where do you guys think we should head? The low latency on this thing or not? Okay. So that's good. We figured that out. Where do you guys want to head to? We got the hobo camp, which I think we've done most of. Dirch's house. Gold throat. I think we did everything at the park. Mervyn, Harem's, Snackle Mills, Boardwalk, Fridge. I mean, Fridge Factory is where we gotta go. So maybe, yeah. Whoop! On your way to wherever you run into a cool guy wearing some cool sunglasses, strutting down the avenue. Hey, baby, what's happening? Ah, hi! I can see you dig the shades. You got good taste. What the what? You like my sunglasses. Oh, gotcha! I don't know what this game is, so I have no thoughts. I mean, I don't have thoughts generally either. I pride myself on being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you rows of sunglasses inside. Gotta buy yourself a pair for only 25 minutes? Sure, I got plenty of meat. It's a deal. Now that's what I like to hear. Alright, he takes my meat, and I take his sunglasses. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with you. Alright, let's continue on our way. Oh, apparently I just randomly wander. Okay. You see some super hardened sap oozing out of a wound in the Ocean City street trees. Like, is my thing... I think I might need to move this over a little. Like, part of the problem is, like, maybe I need to be down here. I don't know. Maybe that works better. Probably. Okay. Snap up the sap. Chip off the hardest part of the sap. The hardest part is the chipping. You got an item, impenetrable shellac. Okay. What is impenetrable shellac, I wonder? Hold on. Let me check on that impenetrable shellac. Some shellac comes from insects, but if you don't know what it can come from, basically anywhere. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Okay. Guess we can try to make a deal. You again. So you ready to join the party or what? Yeah, you ready to join the party, huh? Clancy, quit it or I'm gonna slug you right in your mush mouth. Would you take 100? Alright. Alright. I guess we're in the fop bum egg. I tried so many times to fight them and it didn't work, so we're just gonna, like, try to move on with things. So this is the refrigerator factory. What do we got here? Ooh, a pool full of chemicals. Let's go fishing. You carefully fish the useful chemicals out from the middle of all the dangerous ones, and I got a miscellaneous chemicals. Good. Good, good, good. What's this? Got a sharpening stone and a self-adhesive rivet. Nice. Ooh, let's pick this frosty petunia. Get an item, frosty flakes. Pool of Let's dig through. Can I dig through? Can I dig through? Let's dig through this. I got a refrigerator coil. If a factory is leaving you cold, you could always leave. No, I'm not gonna leave yet. Alright. Here we are in the fridge factory. Now, what were we trying to do in the fridge factory? Go inside the fridge factory and try to find Oliver Gluck and his watch. Okay. We can also make stuff. Make basic combat items? Interesting. Okay, so these look like consumable items, probably. Whoa. It looks like something's going down over there. Let's hide and see what's happening. It's all there. It's all there. Oh! Dark Noel, what are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Okay, she got some powers. Interesting. Oh my god, he has a face full of the universe. Ooh, cautiously approach. Lady in the weird Crimbo hat glares at you as you approach. I don't recall inviting you to this party. Are you going to introduce yourself? Adele Zim, John Cougar Mellencamp. Pudding Janelle Fallops. Pudding Tame, none of your business. What do you guys think? How should we introduce ourselves? Our real name or one of these fake ones? I'll wait, because I know that there's some latency to the overall stream. Cece, how does this look on your phone? Because I know that's how you have to watch it at work. Pudding? Puddin' tame! Puddin' tame, what's wrong with your hat? Nothing at all. A Crimbo hat is appropriate for all seasons. It's all spooky and, like, wrong. You can see stars through it. It's cutting a hole in the world. It's cutting a hole in the world. It's kind of the most prominent thing. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. Oliver, dear, are you busy? Be a deer and kill this guy. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Crimbo lady smiles and leaves the same way she came in a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello? 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 Shadows begin to gather around him. Abstract menacing shit. Alright. Hey, you mob guys, can I get you to give me a hand with this? Considering the newly terrifying Mr. Gluck is between us and the exit, seems like we got no choice. Alright, let's take on Gluck. And now the Mafia is gonna help us. And with... Oh, dear. Oh, we have our turtle! Okay. Alright, so I got my leaf blades pretty good. How many action points do I got? I have 2 action points. God, I don't remember any of this stuff. Use that to minus their stats. And then, can I do this and... Okay. And he's bleeding, so that's good, hopefully. Yeah, you can take out the spiders. Should I turn off the spiders? I know we added a bunch of spiders before. Let's go pow. I think we upgraded her smack. A little blown out, but that's going to happen with a game that's 90% widescreen. I can just lower the, I'm sure that helps a little bit. Okay. Oh, no! My turtle. Sad. I forget whether I have to use AP to use my sword. Oh, that's how I choose the target. Hit him with some stank. Hopefully he dies on his next turn. Oh, he did, so that's good. You know what? Gabby, do a heal. Oh, ow. Okay, that wasn't much help. Oh dear. Gabby, I need such a heal. Okay. I think if I blast him with the stank, maybe he can't the stank. And then maybe I slice up you because you're... There we go. I'm gonna heal again. Ooh, okay. Ooh, they just keep going for me. I don't love that. I don't even know what this thing is. Shadow Orb? Does it even attack? I can't... These guys have been the ones who've been, like, really coming after me. Okay. I guess they do attack. Okay. We're gonna need another heal up. Oh. Alright, with the shadow creatures defeated, the 2 mob guys brush themselves off. Woo! This caper has got me all balled up. And now this whole scene is nutty as a squirrel's mistress. Come on, let's aim scray. They tip their hats and make their way to the door. Alright, we're starting to investigate. We got a dangerous pocket watch, a bank pouch full of meat, and a deed to the speakeasy. What do you know? Well, let's check out this stuff. The booze looks dangerous, and it also appears to be tainted with some kind of sinister magical energy. Ooh, let's open this. Experimental, not for lunches. The fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. I guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you, here's where you can get it. Okay. You forgot the currency was meat? Yeah, we got a lot of meat. But, like, let's take a look at, what do we got? Not everything, but... Cursed Fedora gives us extra HP and muscle. That's stench armor, physical armor. Sharpening stone. Add a bonus damage to a weapon. Ooh, can I do that? Currently wielding... Yeah, I'll sharpen that. Can I do it again? Weapon has already been sharpened. Any sharpener might burn yourself. I don't know how that works, but okay. Dangerous pocket watch. The ticking of this pocket watch sounds hollow and ominous. You don't like it. It's just wrong, once per fight. Crack it open and deal your muscle and spooky damage. Haunted Duck Call. Can I equip this? Yeah, why not? Well, no, let's do that. That was a little more interesting. Stylish sunglasses. Ooh, add to Moxie. 20% more item drop. Spooky armor. I think I'm gonna go with the Moxie to give us more, because, like, Moxie's our main damage dealer, so that's something. Gain 3 to 5 extra meat after combat. Makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. When you apply poison, apply 3 extra. Actually, now this one's actually good, because we have that poison thing. So maybe we should equip that one. Self-infused, add physical armor to a pair of pants. That's HP, physical armor, 2 sleazy armor. I mean, we could do that. Why not? Okay. So now we got armor and extra HP. Sounds good. Got them extra high heals, because I like the high steppin'. Familiar. Each round in combat, Sheldon heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. That's good. And Byron the Raven increases your muscle mysticality. Or Moxie. I like Sheldon. Sheldon's great. Okay. Alright, D to the Speakeasy. That's good. Books. Alright, let's open this. Yay, 300 meat. Good to know. Good to have. Alright. Seems good. There's no reason to mess with the crane right now. Or I could just stand under it. Whoop. You don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just hit the button that corresponds to the napkin up there. Okay. So I can just leave anywhere, wherever I want. Let's see what's inside. Self-adhesive rivets, a sharpening stone, and an anarchist's hardware. Well, now I just gotta go back in and look at stuff. Collection of pipes, cannon fuses. Can I apply this again? Pants are already okay. Pants are already riveted. But if I ever want to rivet more stuff, I wonder if I can make these trucks work. Nope. Alright, well, we got the deed to the Speakeasy, so yeah, we could just head back that way and see what we can do about that. I'm sure that had something to do with something. As you're walking down the street, a doughboy steps into your path, menacingly slapping the end of a long French baguette into his other hand. Well, 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 look what you have here. You don't scare me, bread boy. You're all alone, and I can take on one of you guys easy. Oh, well, what about me and my friend behind you? Tough guy. Nice try, but that's the oldest trick of the book. No, I am actually back here. Oh. I mean, yeah. Ooh, challenge them to a bake-off. That would have been fun, but yeah, let's just fight them. Ow. -3 to all stats? Jerk. Alright. I'm gonna say you haven't moved yet, so let's hit you with that stink. And... I'm also gonna throw a rock at you. Just a Stencho. Or was this the Parmesan missile? I honestly think you're the one I gotta hit with the bleeding because you do the poison damage that goes really hard. Is it Mitch or Nick, do you think? For who? Or what? There, our spider's better than your spider. I kind of feel like maybe we should turn the spiders off. I don't think they add that much to the game. Oh! Sheldon, why? Everyone goes for Sheldon. Alright, we got freshly baked roll, a Doughboy loaf, some meat, a couple extra things. It's a popular podcast called Doughboys, hosted by Mitch. Oh, okay. Sheldon the Turtle got stronger. Good, because he barely ever does nothing. I'm just remembering this. Go talk to Fancy Dan about the speakeasy deed. Okay. Muscle. This one, increase muscle. I don't need that. That's fine. Oh, no, wait. You need to go to the speakeasy. If I'm remembering correctly, the speakeasy's down this way. There we are. Alright, Fancy Dan. Hey, it's you again. You find Oliver? Sort of. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver is gone. The handoff went extremely bad. Badly? Yeah, that too. Go over to the events at the Fridge Factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces at various points in your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Now show him the deed. Oliver was carrying this with him. Says that ownership of the speakeasy automatically transferred to whoever has physical possession of this deed. Huh. Is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh, yeah. I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another one to celebrate the new one. Good idea. I guess we ought to change the name since, well, Oliver's Place is no longer Oliver's Place. I suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Well, you could go traditional and call it Adele Dazeem's Place. I keep forgetting that that's what we call ourselves. Or something hip like the Purple Door. Or something incisive and avant-garde like, I don't know, Noblesse Oblige. I like the sound of Adele Dazeem's Place. I want to, why not? I like it. Now to business. To business! We make the beer in-house, so that's safe, but we're out of everything else, and based on your story, I'd say the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use. Yeah, if you can find booze or mixers or garnish, bring it back here. Any idea where to get that from? No, but you might check with Barnaby. Barnaby? Dan points at the milky-eyed sot at the table by the wall. He doesn't seem very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Thanks. You might as well order a drink. I'll have a beer. All right, bottoms up. We could have another drink. Yeah, let's have another one. Bottom up. All right. I think that's good. All right, Barnaby. Let's buy him a drink. In joyful places, joyful hearts beat beneath the floorboards. Okay. In a joyful place, joyful hearts beat beneath floorboards. So that probably has something to do with whatever we need to be looking for. Distilled to its essence, a lake is just a valley abandoned. Okay. For a few moments and a few seconds, clears. In a joyful place. Okay. So floorboards and a lake might be able to find something. Alright. So where do I know that there's... We go here for a lake. See what we can do with that. Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear two Glockens playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, well, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Geez, you two, can you tone it down a bit? Ha, tone it down, you say, you. What if we eat up tone? Give him a music lesson. Look, friends, you're going about this all wrong. Don't you know anything about modern music? What's important is the notes you don't play. What you mean? The notes play we not. I can see you have a lot to learn. You better start by practicing not playing any notes at all. Then once you get good at that, you can focus on learning which specific notes to play. I see this is modern music. A tricky business is. Goblins stare at the glockenspiels, carefully not playing them. As you leave, you hear one accidental plink, followed by urgent shushing and pause. Okay. Alright, we got around that pretty quickly. Okay. Now... oh, where's the other things? Take a pocket watch back to Jessica. Cats and their boons. Calliope at Murray's Antique Shop grants Calliope boon. Personal notes. The amount of information you're able to squeeze to a tiny chalkboard is remarkable. Okay. Well, I mean, we're here for, like, some kind of note thing, right? Or, like, some kind of lake? Fish. Fish in a sack. Another fish in the sack. I don't know how long I can go with this. Rusty cola can. Fish in a sack. Does this end? Looks like you cut everything. Okay. Oh, I can sell fish in a sack, apparently. Deals 15 damage to an enemy. Dang, that's actually pretty good. I'll sell that. Thought I had like 4 of those. What's this do? Grants a combat skill, Medical Manchengo. Heal target for 10 HP and cure all negative status effects. That's actually pretty good. Might as well buy that. A gauze turban. That could be cool. Maximum HP until I use another potion. Increase hot armor. Eh. Take the pocket watch back to Jessica. Okay. Is Jessica the one at the... Jessica's at the thing. Ring out the lichen. Ooh, sorted grease. Fun. I found a watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if you told me it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. It's a pocket watch. It doesn't just uncursing the thing and get some sleep, okay? You look like you've been through a ringer. I won't dispute that. Alright. Let's activate the dangerous pocket watch. When it's done, the watch falls into your lap hands, now set to 1938-54. The watch's curse now resides within the machine. Wanna project your consciousness into it? Why not? In your mind's eye, you see the hands of a pocket watch spin back on themselves with jittery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you and the building and the street. Your whole world lives in the blur of the fast-running hands in which you see life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to longships, cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. You are traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself, and there's no telling when this ride will end. Alright. Oh my, we're a dinosaur. Yay. Yay, dinosaur. Eat the cat. No. No, 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 no. Ooh. I'll eat Charles. Grawr. Please help, I am a dinosaur. What strangeness afflicts thee? Never mind, for the sun transits the horizon and I grow... What's this? Hey, Chibs. How's it going? Good thing you're back, because we have no idea what we're doing now. I grow ever the more in need of thy assistance. Understand, whilst you sleep under this roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paperwork is by me required. Why don't you start talking like this? A provocative remark, sir, and by thee well made. Eat Gabby? Whoa there, hoss. What's got ya all horns and rattles? Been dipping into those nose paint again. Gabby doesn't talk like this. Sure is, partner. Sure is. Gabby, I'm a dinosaur. Whoopa! Pee-poo! I'm the quickest draw in the West, sure enough. Sayonara, boss. Don't know anything about dexterity. I'm a dinosaur. Oh, to-do list. Eat cat and open door. I guess we have to eat everybody. Oh! And now we chase the cat. I'm doing okay, Chibs. Break down door. Rawr. Open it, break it down, dirty I don't think I can I talk to you? Was that Terry, good sir, the absence of thy John Hancock? Can you open the doors, please? Curious, sir, for I do not believe those doors to be locked. Okay, so I need to increase my dexterity somehow. Oh! Okay. I don't know. Oh, dear. Let me get back in. I ate the chessboard. Flip the table. Okay. Getting a little bit of dexterity as we go. Gabby, you got anything else? Open the door, please. Okay. Okay. A lot of power in that timepiece. A lot of power. Would you make a promise to me, baby? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power, baby. Charles, don't call me baby. Yeah, let's do it, man. Can you open the door for me? Huh? What's that, Greta Garbled? Yeah, let's do it, man. Groovy, baby. Groovy, baby. Absolute smashing. Shake on it, baby. He holds it. Okay. Gotta... Come back here. Come back here. Or not. I don't care. I don't care. Oh. Alright. Can I eat the table? Alright. Deanie wants to enter the chat. I bet Deanie do. Okay. Oh, I can shake his hand now. Okay. So that would hopefully have me up to 6. Oh, I will read a book. Read a paper. Has me up to 8. Add to list. Help. Can't open the door quite yet. Can't open the door yet either. Sign my name. Okay. Oh! Well, hello.
So, we meet at last with a looking the older man, though you are far older than I shall ever be.
Wow, I've never seen this room before.
We are the Alpha and the Omega. You, the beginning of time, and I, its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to watch the death of our world and the birth of another?
Yes, my friend. Yes, my friendo. I'm just trying to uncurse a pocket watch. Yes, my friendo. Rawr. Whoop! Oh my. Okay. Curse is lifted. Time is rightfully home and you no longer have a tail. Yeah, baby. Okay. What does this do? Uncursed pocket watch. Now let's free the taint of the shadow energy. It's just a boring regular pocket watch if you think about it, though being on time for things is kind of like a magic power. Reduce an enemy's muscle, musicality, and moxie by 5 once per fight. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Are we currently wearing this, which is extra muscle and maximum HP by 5, and this is just an extra maximum HP by 3. Okay. Alright. So what's on our to-do list, then? Go to sleep. But I must investigate things. I probably don't have the juice that I need. Hey, Dizzy, before you go to bed, I need you to approve a new tenant for the storefront next door. What? Why is that up to me? Somebody's got to do it. There's 3 applicants for the place. Okay, what are they? First applicant is Advanced Pants. It doesn't say what they plan on selling, but I have to assume that it's pants. The second is Jardware's Hardware. I guess if your name is Jardware, your options for rhyming business names are pretty limited. And the last applicant is Bertram's Bakery. Bert's a buddy of mine from my restaurant days. He makes a good loaf. I mean, honestly, the bakery sounds kind of good. Okay, I'll get them moved in and get the next storefront ready for applicants. Okay. Anything going on with the ragdoll? Okay. No shows yet. Nothing going on here. Let's go to sleep. Perhaps we will level up and gain new things from this. Hopefully. Oh. Wonderful. We're having a time of it today. Let us make amends. Hey, Jeff, listen, no hard feelings, okay? I understand in retrospect that you must have had problems at home, and I just want you to know everything is okay now. Jeff swats the overdue library book out of your hands. Ah, I see. Since this is just a dream version of you, you're still as much of a jerk as you were in 3rd grade. Jeff suddenly punches you, knocking out all of your teeth. Hey, if this was actually happening, I'd be really mad. Alright, we got our teeth now. Oh. It's that creepy Crimbo lady from the refrigerator factory, now in literal nightmare form. Alright, we'll try to move past her real quick. Excuse me, I need to get past you. Why are you in a hurry to wake up, darling? It's Crimbo. You should be making merry. Crimbo is still months away. Oh, but it's always Crimbo in dreams, dear. Merry Crimbo, then. Merry Crimbo, dearie. I didn't have time to properly introduce myself. I'm Dark Noel. In an affectation as goofy as her name, she curtsies. Dark Noel, eh? You're really taking this motif seriously, right down to your weird, evil-looking Crimbo hat. Evil-looking? I told you at the refrigerator factory. It's just a... Wait. She points a weird device at me. You're telling me that you can see the special Crimbo magic with your eyes? Yes, if that's what it is. This is decidedly unfestive news. I'd better talk to the president. You want to talk to Calvin Coolidge about your Crimbo hat? I want to talk to the real president about you. I see. Yes, that's the problem, dear, and I'll see you soon with the solution. She scowls and jumps off from the edge of blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, we've clearly made an enemy of somebody. Makes a good loaf is he a Yeah, I mean, you never know. Ooh, we got the melting mind ability. Let's step through the door. Oh, wait, is that me? Or who? You kind of look like me with different facial hair. Alarmingly, a man in an expensive suit is standing at the foot of your bed. You know what? I did not notice the suit. The suit is gorgeous. What the heck, who are you? You may call me Don Toblerone. I represent a certain organization, shall we say. Like-minded criminals.
Organized criminals? Like the mob? Wait, you're the Don of the local mob, the mob boss, in my room, personally?
No, I'm not the Don. That is merely my nomenclature. It's an abbreviation for Donald. Donald Toblerone.
Oh, well, that's confusing.
It has been a matter of some confiscation, yes. I do have a sobriquet, but I don't care for it very much.
What is it?
Donnie Thesaurus.
I'm gonna hazard a guess that they call you that because you like long words.
That's very astute of you. Of course, this astutation comes as no surprise to me. My associates tell me you handle yourself well during the conflagration at the refrigerator manufactorium.
I handled myself well at the time.
I'm here to propound for your consideration a certain proposition.
Come again?
I'm here to make you an offer.
Oh, can I refuse it?
Certainly. Though your refusation would be, shall we say, unadvisatory.
What's the offer?
From time to time, my collegiates and I have certain requirements, but lack the necessary manpower to achieve them. At such junctures, we make lucratively trivial arrangements with certain capable individualists. We find ourselves at this moment at a conjunction such as the junctures I have thus obscribed.
So you want me to do a contract work for the mob?
Exactly.
Ooh, sure, maybe that's what I am, a mobster, and I can lose my soul. No way, you can take your offer and shove it. Can I think about it and get back to you? What do you guys think? Should we join the mob? I did not think this would be where this was going, but, you know, you never know where anything's gonna go. I'll give you guys a minute to decide, because this is probably a big life. Chibi says do it. I was not expecting that from you. My goodness, you're usually the goody two-shoes, I feel like, in a lot of these games, but I guess we're gonna lose our soul. Sure, maybe that's what I am. A mobster. An excellent decision, if I may articularize it such. So what happens now? Just sit tight, as they say. We will call upon you, telephonically. He gives you a curt nod and leaves the room through the window. It takes him 3 or 4 tries to work the latch. Alrighty then. Well, we're in the mob, I guess. Does that do anything to us? Lost soul. We don't know what it do yet. Okay, well, alright. So we have 31 experience. Ooh. Hey there, Adele Dazim. How'd you sleep? Fine, until a mob guy crawled into my bedroom window. Oh yeah, the window is pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectotron says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. The stop out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure. Oh, we got a bus pass. Swell, thanks. Where do I go? When I get there? Unfortunately, I can't get a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments go all screwy. Here, take this map. Alright, Crystal Dream Lake postcard, Crystal Dream Lake lighthouse map, location. This is the postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what a map is. A picture of places. Guess I can't argue with that logic. Alright. Oh my god, we got some bubbly hooty-dooty? What's going on here? Nestled among the books and papers is a book of old but still valid postage stamps with a few missing. They're surrounded with a haze of weird shadowy energy, but you can still clearly see the illustrations of cute dogs on them. Wait a minute, cute dogs? That's just like the stamps that survive your luggage fire. Oh dang, of course! That stamp is what destroyed your luggage! All your best stuff was in there. Your clothes, your teddy bear, that tears it. This shadow business has become personal. I mean, it was personal already because of Murray being your uncle and all, but now it's extra personal. Grrr. What's up? These stamps have shadow gunk on them, and one of them killed my luggage. Oh my gosh, I guess that's my fault. I ran out of stamps and found those inside Murray's desk. I didn't even think to test them. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It's whatever is causing this damn shadow stuff. I'm definitely going to put a stop to it, though. Wait, how many of these stamps have you used? Just the one, thankfully. The rest must have already been gone when Murray found them. That's good news, at least. Gab with Gabby. Let's send her to the speakeasy, see what happens. Okay. I'm guessing she's not going to be with us to help us out, but... Alright, no worries, I'm sure it'll allow us... Alright, so we gotta find something. Pet. And we gained the Calliope boon. And the Calliope boon do... Ah, armor. Gotcha. Good, good, good. Huh. Still can't get in there. Interesting. Let's call the mob real quick. Salutations, whom is telephoning, might I inquire? Hi, Don, it's me, Adele Dazim. Ah, you recipiented my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There's an assignment of which I require your performation. An assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. I'm glad you want the comedic sort. You want me to kill someone? No way. You want to kill someone? Okay. I mean, we're already murdering plenty of people, so... Your eageritude is appreciated. Permit me to elaboratize upon the mission parameters. There is an antique distillery near Crystal Dream Lake, Grandpa Joe's distillery to be precocious. It was abandoned when prohibitioning began, albeit with its liquor manufacturing equipment intact. A group contrapositive to our own has claimed it as their territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be... evicticated with extreme prejudice. So you want me to give the bums rush to a bunch of rival mob goons? The candy store? Yeah, maybe possibly the candy store. I mean, it's a soda shop place, but the root beer is really beer. There is no underground criminals organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intentioning that you will observe in that phraseology a high degree of literalness. The group to which I referenced Nosferatu. What? Nosferatu, Langswar, Strigyoi, Draculas, vampires. Okay, I get it. You're telling me there are actual vampires in this part of the world? Affirmative. They have been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't notice. Alright, I'll take care of your vampires, I guess, if it isn't that much weirder than the Fishman. Where's this distillery? Alright, we got the distillery. Additional to that, you will be questioning the combination for the lock. Let me guess, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us the credit for a modicum of operational securitizing. We selected the most unassailable combination possible. 9, 9, 9, 9. Alright, bye. Alright. Blonde Flapper. Hey there, big boy. You're Adele Dazim John Cougar Mellencamp, right? That's me. Pleased to meet you. I'm Molly. Molly Buttons, they call me. Charm, so how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand and to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey, now. I put in my 2 weeks' notice before I left Poughkeepsie. Fair and square. Huh? No, not that boss, you palooka. The boss. The boss? You know. The mob boss. Oh, that the boss. Sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me. I like to keep people guessing. So what, you're supposed to be partnered with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And to do what? What's a 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway? Hey, now I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mag glitter in her eyes. Okay, so she just flipped the gun, or does she shoot it as well? Because one of those is more useful than the other. Holy jeez! Put that away before someone sees it. Tee-hee! Cripes, you have to whisper the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public. So are we teaming up or what? Sure, why not? Welcome to the party. Alright, Molly's on the team. Peachy, you want I should... come with you right now or cool my heels at Adele Dazim's place for a while? Come with me now! You got it, let's hit the bricks. Gosh, just carrying a gun. Alright, let's check this place out. Alright, let me introduce myself. Hi, you Bertram, I'm Adele Dazim, Don Cougar Mellencamp, a friend of Charles. Well, heck, call me Bert. Please just punch to meet you, Adele Dazeem John Cougar Mellencamp. Any friend of Charles is a friend of mine. In fact, I'll give you the friend discount. Oh, wow, really? Sure, just assume that all my prices would be 10% higher if we weren't friends. Great, what's for sale? Get a crusty roll. Mana enriched flour. Might be useful for something. I'm gonna grab that. I guess I already have some of these. I guess I can grab a few things just to, like, have. What is this? Grants combat skill Mind Melt, dealing opponent's mysticality to itself and hot damage. That might actually be useful. Hang on. I got the Mind Melt. That might be useful if I can read it again for much higher experience. I need a lot more experience to do anything. Ooh. Mind Melt and Medical Manchango. Yeah. Alright. Let's take the bus somewhere. Crystal Dream Lake. Oh! My god, we're in Chapter 2. We played very little before, but now we're here. Oh boy, Jason Voorhees is gonna rip us a new one. Okay. Anything this way? Light out from this house? I mean, we might as well check out what's going on in this place. Funny pump contraption. Hello, Mr. Fisherman. How are you? The lighthouse keeper. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you. My name is Adele Dazeem John Cougar Mellencamp. Red leather, yellow leather, leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? I just ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see how lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it, though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Have you seen an old compass around? Directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. I got an old one picked up in an estate sale about 20-odd years back. I reckon I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window. There ain't there, and you might see a fish pass by. How'd that even happen? Pump broke. Oh, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyway, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece, if you've a mind to help out. All right. Weirdo. Ooh. Make fancy food? Haunted croutons? So many options. I'm gonna smile. Hey, good looking. Scowl, worry, cringe. Remember something really embarrassing? Freak out. Close your eyes. Go back to normal. Alright. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in Chapter 1. Yeah, kind of like this game for us, unfortunately. I just about got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Don't tell me how it ends. Don't think it's gonna matter. Alright, how about some chess? Pawns went quicker than tall ones, but more or less, the horses were pretty tricky. No sense in rushing it. Wanna play a game? Hit already got a game in progress. I'll play you. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all that. Okay. This is just not gonna go anywhere. Anything to talk to you about? Blah, 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 blah. Drop your gun a bit more. Make small talk. Keep shooting the breeze. Chew some more fat. I'm just seeing if we can get anything like an improvement or something. Alright, probably not. Okay. I feel like the hardware store is probably the easiest thing to start with. Oh, Molly points out a sign posted at a fork in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches, let's go check it out. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know? Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises. Yeah, we can check it out for now. Let's fill out some of these locations a little bit and see what's happening. Alright, Sandwich Museum. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. The village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside and learn more. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. Can I fish in it? I can fish in it! Ha-ha! What did I get? Saddle shoes. Okay. What else you got? Fish in a sack. That's worth meat. Got so much meat and nothing to do with it. A delicious oyster. Okay. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat in it. Well, we can fish the meat out of it. And I got some meat. And some more meat. We're gonna get so much meat out of this water out of this thing. So stupid. Sandwich's church also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Well, that's fun. Sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants not welcome, that's not very friendly. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Can I get... wait. You look in the tubs but don't see any identifiable traces of plant matter. Guess you'll have to take the sign's word for it. Okay. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. It's very old. The game's making you hungry. There are so many food references and stuff to this, so yeah. What does it say? A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Let us avail ourselves of the toilet. 15 experience for flushing. Can I wash my hands? No. I shall avail myself of this one. Nope. Nope. It's all the same thing. Nice gazebo. Alright. Well, might as well start from the start. Shelves of identical jar. Ooh, cat. Cat. A black cat. Hecate is staring glumly at an empty dish. Aww. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of sandwich cream? That was the village chief's export besides witchcraft. Sure. Oh, I already have one sandwich cream. But rubbing paper. Alright. Can I give some sandwich cream to... yes, fill the dish with sandwich cream. New cat unlocked, guys! New cat! Pet the cat. Only one cat's favor at a time. We have Calliope's boon. We could take Hecate's boon. Let's get Hecate's boon and see what happens. Alright. We have Hecate's boon. +3 hot armor. Oh my god, we're hot. Guys, we're so hot right now. Adele Dazeem John Cougar Mellencamp. So hot right now. Who's this guy? Security guards keep a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hello, welcome to Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, dude. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, I guess that won't work. The cats are so well named. This plinth has an old book on it. Let's take a look. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam. So that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Oh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Okay. Let's take a look at this antique ragdoll. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says witches frequently used special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in the tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Okie dokie. Anything else here? No. Everything in this house was destroyed by a fire except these 2 objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. Well, that's nice. Maybe this will be important at some point. To the town hall, everyone. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing such a trial. Sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands a cuss. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. The altar where the town's witches performed their horrifying sacrifices, note the bloodstains. An old dilapidated church altar where there are some brown splotches in the corners that could possibly be bloodstains. Okay. Don't think there's anything else. This is probably just an area that will come up later, possibly. Alright. Chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning from all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. Okay, sure it is. This array appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It has been pointed out to us that this array is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pasticalis department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. Okie dokie. According to the county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Well, dang. So no plaque on this table and must have always been boring. Yeah. Let's go upstairs and see what's up on the 2.5 floor. Okay. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. Let's see here. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants, as it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most expensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned, and this room is not part of the tour, and is also not part of the house. Well, that's good to know. I think we'll be back another time. These stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people just have weird taste. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else here that we needed? No. Okay. What's this way? This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. Cool. Okay. bunch of different things. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of these were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Ooh, hobo code? I don't know enough hobo code. Proctor, town founder. This looks important. Peter Proctor, he was a dotty head until the very end. Ooh, collect the thing. Eldritch Mist. I wonder what that will do. Alright. Well, I think we got everything we could out of here. That was a nice little detour, but let's get back to steppin'. Oh my god, can I do the right one? A cheeky squirrel challenged you to a race. It's a difficult course involving several jumps and climbs. I should have enough moxie for that, but I guess never race a rodent. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. All right, let's look around. What's this? Ooh, let's translate some hobo code. Nice man asking for candy. Okay. You're the proprietor, I assume. Yeah. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. What's that? Why is that? Because of the selection of the prices? Because it's the only hardware store? Why is that? Oh, because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Ha-ha. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? I should ask for candy. Why, sure, here you go. He pulls out a piece of hard candy out of a jar under the counter and hands it to you. We got some hard candy, all right. Ask about something else. Let's ask about the valve. We need a Glaxton valve, but none of these are it. Glaxton valve. Glaxton valve, well, shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. I ain't been back there since the termites got at the inventory, or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of a disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you. You can take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. All right. You know what? What's for sale? What do you got? Batteries, comfy hat lining. Ooh, add that to a hat. Absolutely. Grants a combat skill. Love that. Grab a weapon. Alright, I think that's all I need. Check real quick. Let me read this. What is this? If you do Stilt and Splatter, we'll hit 2 additional targets. Okay. Increase physical armor by 3. Could attach some comfy hat lining. Ah, wonderful. My HP is going up. Love it. Increase sleaze armor. Oh, yeah. Let's ride around like galloping like a horse. Okay, I like that. Oh dear. Since my bit rate is low. Open that, gets a little bit better. Alright. Okay. I feel like we're moving faster with this. Alright, well, there's a literal door to the unknown. We might as well step inside and see what... Ooh, you stepped through the hole in the door and immediately I feel like the color of the... went from white to off-white. So that's interesting. Step through the door, hole in the door, and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of this was a bad idea in your mind, like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone's came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Huh. Stacks on stacks on stacks. 1917, apparently. Let's make some stuff. Make some fancy combat stuff. Can make a scary bomb. Ooh, a grease bomb. It's sepia. Oh, because we went back in time. I guess I can make some stuff. I got a scary bomb. Another fancy thing. How about a solvent? Guess I can make something, yeah. I think that's it. Okay. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around, and you both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what in the heck were you doing in the back room, and how'd you get in the back room without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. Well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. How about that Galveston thing? Why that? Well, shit, nobody ever asked me to justify that claim. Is it because it's the only hardware store? And thus we have closed the loop. There was a time loop, and we have closed it. Let's buy a Galveston valve. Sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? For the big dam they're building, I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long are you gonna be? 11 years? Haha, what? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Galveston valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake. I never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of a dam on it there. See? That's about the same place relative to here. Okay. See, here's the... There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. Okay. That makes sense, because now it was like, well, how does this work? Can we just, like, go entirely into the past and just stay here in the past to, like, do stuff? Alright. We'll walk through the woods. Oh, the dam's all the way over there. Keeps giving me a warning that my current bitrate is lower than recommended, which is not great. But I don't know that there's anything that I can do about that necessarily. Can I open a widget? Oh. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Dark Noel's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, well, if it isn't my favorite holiday party crasher, perhaps I need to be more explicit about the fact that you weren't invited. I don't really get the holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing, and I'm sticking with it. You must have had a weird childhood. That's none of your business, and neither is the rest of this investigation or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little urchin you are. Do you know what naughty children find in their Crimbo stockings? Yeah, a nutcracker. What? I don't. You signal Molly, who yanks on the loose end of a rope tied to a nearby tree. The impromptu deadfall trap the two of you hastily set up earlier drops a large wooden log directly onto the orb with a crash. Arg, that's it. You're on the very naughty list now. Next time we meet, I'm really gonna deck your halls. Black orb vanishes. Ha ha ha. Fa la 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 la, jerk. Dang, how about that? Oh, let's go fishing. Sack of fish. Sack of fish. And a sack of fish. Oh, let's grab that glass. The valve was held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could attach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. I see. Let's harvest some of that stuff. Whoop. Plant. Smell it. Smells as good as it looks. Let's grab that. Wrecked by corrosion. Can't translate that hobo code just yet. Oh, main access. Let's go through there. Ah, and we're back in time once more. Let's see what's inside the pipe shoes. Alright, we got some pipe shoes. Hang on. What's this? Deal 3 sleaze damage to 3 different enemies. That's not bad, actually. Oh! Oh my... And now we're barrel rolling. Whoa. Hey, Noel says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Noel? Yeah, Noel, the foreman. Noel White. Ah, jeez. The man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. Rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here, keep all the rubbernecks and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? Nah, we've got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out the nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jelly deals or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly deal. Noel brings these sandwiches that are just a bunch of peppermint sticks between 2 big bland sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watching someone else eat one. Blech, that sounds awful. That's because it is awful. He clutches his stomach and, let's offer him something to eat. How would you like a homemade cookie? Oh, wow, thanks. He greedily devours it. His stomach says, okay, I'll offer him something else. How about a freshly baked roll? Oh, wow. He's just going to keep eating, isn't he? How about a delicious oyster? Okay, if you had to describe his current mood, you'd probably say he's 60% sleepy, 40% hungry. Slice of frozen toast. He's almost asleep. Alright, some burnt toast. Okay. Let's fish. Nah, you don't want to get your hook stuck. Okay. Whoop. Got a Glaxton valve. Whoop, and I'm off the map. Interesting. Let's fish. We're fishing in the past. Oh, got a handful of clean water. That's good. Flush it for some experience. Actually, this might give us enough experience, I think. Ooh, we have a good amount of experience now. What do you guys think we should use the experience on? Because we can get some of these. We can get like 1 or 2 of these, actually. I also think we need like the... Well, yeah, some of these are a little too expensive. But maybe a 41. The 40 would be easy, plus a 50 or something. But at the same time, we got... Not that one. You pursue the basic recipes, but there are some advanced ones towards the back of the book. If you read them, Medical Manchengo will heal an additional 5 HP. I can't do that one. Melting Minds. What does the Mind Melt do? Because Mind Melt might be good. Deal an opponent's mystical damage is hot damage, and the Medical Manchego heal target for 10 HP, cure all negative stat. We could do damage and heal ourselves. I might actually be down for that one. Alright, so that's upgraded. Which means we're not going to get anything from here. That's fine. Could confuse... maybe I should have got that confused people with magic. You know what? We'll know for later. It's fine. Oh, we got an all-in-one oil and some adhesive. Rivet things. Alright. Okay. So we got the Galveston valve. Ooh, got some... Yeah, we can buy some soda. Check the meat return slot. Oh, we got a soda for free. Nice. Install that Galveston valve. Looking good. What is the lighthouse keeper? I installed the valve. Hey, I've been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for your purposes now. Come on upstairs. Alright. Upstairs we go. Alright. A box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. Don't need much, ain't that big a lake. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure, if it looks. Hey, old lighthouse keeper joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star ever so often. I need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. What if I got you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What? Changed the compasses? They don't teach you that in school. Folks got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on Weston and branded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about I find you another old one? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind, then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on the dials, so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation. That's... Well, we're not going to be doing well after this, I don't think. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd be at the old junkyard. Neat. You know, we gotta get into a fight or something soon, because I'm like... What can Molly do with that gun? On our way, oh! You hear raised voices and sounds of a commotion nearby, and head in that direction to check it out. As you get nearer, the voices become clearer. Someone's yelling for help. You pick up the pace and soon find a small glade in the middle of the woods, filled with old structures and large, beautiful colored butterflies. Something feels a bit off about the whole scene, though, so instead of rushing in, you crouch in the bushes and creep around the perimeter, looking for the source of the yelling. One group of the butterflies is nearer to the bushes than the others, and you get closer to them. You can see that they have little human bodies. They're fairies. Wow, real fairies, just like in the fairy tales. They seem to be giggling maniacally about something. I ain't think we... I'm not doing that. I ain't think we ought to mess with them, Mike. They're creepy. Aw, shut up, Jim. I ain't afraid of some weird butterflies. That sounded uncannily like regular-sized human voice. Oh, perfect, so I did it right. Weird. Are they mimicking like parrots? Hey, get off of my ear, you little varmint. What the... Ah, my eyes, my eyes. Ah, get it off me, get it off me. Ee-ah. Huh. They always seemed much nicer in the bedtime story. Well, we found the fairy lair. Should we check out the glade or continue on? I'm thinking we continue on to finish out the junkyard, but I do want to... we will want to check out that fairy lair later. Heated fishing rod. Ooh, I got a hot rod. Nice. Grab something. There's all sorts of junk here. Ooh. Ooh, I need some stench armor. Wait, I might have some stench armor. Hang on, hang on, hang on. It's 2 stench armor. Sleaze armor. Well, dang. Don't have enough to get through the stench armor thing. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi, Beanie, I'm Adeldazim. What are you up to? I'm trying to get this stove so I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get this stove back there. Let me help you. Ask him about hobo code. Okay, we got more hobo code knowledge, but we don't have enough muscle to actually help the man. I need some Ooh, I might have some sleaze armor. Got some sleaze armor. Nope. I don't have any of the correct armor. Well, probably going in here. It's a labyrinth of filth. It turns out this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash, like the worst archaeology dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made it their home in here. Take a thing. Oop. I guess I gotta fight him. I forgot to turn off those spiders. Damn. Oh, I guess they're weak. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What do we got? Deal sleaze damage to 3 different people. Healing. Three different enemies at random. This is the mind melt thing. Also heal you. I kind of feel like I should just blast some people to get them off the board a little bit. This does like 8 physical damage. Let's just take everybody off the board that we can. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. What's this? Clobber. How much this does? Oh, hits a couple people. But an area attack is good. Oh god, they're summoning mushrooms. Okay. Alright. Need to make sure the big guy goes down, I think. That's my best option. Oh, damn, the mushroom can hit. Sheldon, I'm really hoping you can help us out a little bit. Molly's not too bad. I kind of like the Tommy gun that Molly got. With a little bit of that stink. Okay, we got a fairy cake out of it. Alright. Does this actually add poison? When you apply poison, apply 3. Okay, neat. Everybody but you loses 1 of each stat at the start of combat. Makes you more likely to encounter trailing sin. Well, I guess we'll stick with this until we can find something better. Oh, need a lot more muscle. Do I have anything that could get me more muscle? I'm already wearing something that gives me a little bit of muscle. I just need a little bit more muscle. Increase mysticality by 1 and the damage of your magic weapon attacks by 2. Yeah, but I use Moxie for my thing, not my magic. Or not my mysticality. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Enter, 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 and I will fight again. Let's do this. I keep forgetting to turn off the spiders. I guess it's not so bad. It's kind of nice to have a spider on my side a little bit. Did he just shoot me? My goodness. Fairies with guns! Who'd have thought? I'm just gonna hit a bunch of randos. Let's see. 3 physical damage. Apparently they've lowered my stats a little bit. Oh no, they didn't. Not for that anyway. Well, there goes my spider. That sucks. Oh, that was weird. Ah. Jerk. Come on, Sheldon. Heal us. Okay. I can hypnotize people. Don't have the mind meld thingy. I don't know why. Oh no, wait, there it is. And I can heal myself, so... Just go for, like, the take one down at a time. Ooh. Okay. So it just does random stuff whenever stuff happens. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Okay. Well, that's just rude. Okay, and then they just heal themselves. That's great. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here, because if we keep healing like that, it's just gonna sort of keep going. I'm definitely not winning this, I don't think. Okay, that hit everybody. How much? Only 1 physical damage, that's the problem. Okay. I took some of them out. Yep, there it is. Okay. Gain aloof. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, extra moxie. I mean, that's good. Come on, spider, take out the spider. Oh, that's good damage. Honestly, I'm wondering if maybe I should keep the spiders. Damn it! Every single time, it's like Sheldon just goes down. Okay. And there goes my spider. Good golly. Problem is I think the only problem with her attack is that it's like, if there's a bunch of people, it's like you're not gonna hit the right people. But maybe this makes it a little bit easier. It's the poison damage that really sucks, but when the spider's on your side, it's really great. Apparently hot damage does a lot to them. Just beat him with a stick. I don't know that minusing their muscle is gonna help that much, but... I do like my leaf blade, though. Spiders versus termites, maybe, but I just popped in with no idea what this is. So this is Shadow over Loathing. It's a silly game that's basically like a Cthulhu-type thing. Ooh, I got a fairy knife. I wonder if that's any good. It's basically an RPG we played a while ago. Causes target to bleed. This knife is too small for you to get a good grip on your hand with. Okay. This is shovels. Shovels for digging. Okay. I mean... Well, I guess it's not, like, my actual weapon, this one, but... Okay. Right now we're looking for a compass covered in radiation. Ooh. Is that coat hanger good for anything? I'll grab that. Wire coat hanger. That might be good for something. There's a bunch of... Let's plow through some fairies. Okay. Like, they're at least kind of weak, which is nice, but... Oof. That spider, though. Stop going after my turtle! Gonna take out that spider, because that thing did a lot of damage out the gate. Okay. I'm fine with you. Leave my spider alone. My spider didn't do nothing to you. I mean, except for kill one of your guys. But, you know, like, whatever. You know, whatever. Alright. Just hit multiple things if we can. Kill this guy, because I know he can hit for a lot of damage. Yep. Yep. Really need to the field a little bit smaller for her to really do any actual work. Oh, come on. Contemplative. Is that any better? A little more mysticality. Okay. Oh, hey, hobo code. Oh, got a little XP out of that. That's nice. Because we got to try this again. What in the heck is that steaming pile of who knows what? Sheldon! Oh, you guys suck. Is this only on, like, one thing, or is it, like... Oof, that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off these spiders, I think. Because, like, it's nice when we have our guy, but our guy ain't doing nearly as much as that guy is. Nine physical damage and bleed. I need to take out people who I can actually take out, unfortunately. This is gonna be bad. Yep. Really? That didn't kill him? Well, that's gonna kill me. Covered with scabs. Okay, and that does... I guess the more I lose, the better I get at fighting, I suppose. This looks like a bucket. Can I get something out of that? Alright, that's fine. Okay. Is there a weak link amongst you that I can just exploit? Because that would be super great. You keep throwing out those stupid mushlings or whatever. Maybe the extra bleed will... Nope, bleed won't be enough. Leave my turtle... Every time with the turtle. Never get to use my turtle for nothing. Okay, that kind of helps. Maybe you can help more. Yay, spider. Damn it, spider. Okay. I mean, it's not so bad if everyone's getting healed, I guess. I guess if everyone's gonna get hit, it's not the worst. Okay. Yep. Get a break with this. I guess one of them summons that, like, area effect. Figure out which one of them... I really need to start reading those descriptions to see which one it is that, like, actually creates the area of effect spells and stuff. Gun parts. Sheldon Turtle grew stronger and got a little more HP. That's great, because he doesn't seem to be holding his own against anything. Ever. Smash a thing. Got some meat. Nice. Where is this thing I need? I did not want to go back outside. Gotta go down here. I'll ring the bell. Oh my goodness. Come on, Sheldon. Okay. Nobody's interested. Sheldon doesn't heal. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna deal with you because you seem like the biggest problem. No matter what happens, Sheldon will never have enough actual health to deal with anything that comes his way. Despite the fact that he's got the healing stuff, and I really like that. Spider's more help, frankly, and that's why he's gonna stay on the team, more or less. Okay, Wand Core. Make any weapon into a wand, which will use your mysticality for its damage. It's not bad, but make any weapon a gun, which uses moxie. I already have that, so it's fine. Oh, and squeeze through a thing. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. But I can squeeze through with a little moxie. You squeeze into the burrow and wriggle your way through a series of nasty trash tubes. Eventually, the garbage beneath you collapses, depositing you into a different chamber. Alright. Oh, okay. We have to be getting closer now. This. Foot from a big statue. Okay. Alright. Getting into this one. Damn, it's the first one the spider hasn't outright killed. These guys are getting tougher. Okay. I'm just gonna outright kill you because I don't like dealing with poison that much. Don't go for my turtle. You son of a bitch went for my turtle. Again. Going after my spider, too. You son of a gun. Damn it, spider. If I can kill one of them, I can leave them like that. Kill this guy, and then the Tommy gun should... Yeah. There we go. Now we're thinking a little bit better. Probably. Like, the Tommy gun gets really good whenever you can just focus it on one target. So, fairy dust. Fairy dust. Increase your spooky armor by 3. Alright. Actually, do we have enough to upgrade something? Okay, we have some... We can get a little something here. Mysticality +1. Okay, +1 AP would actually be good. That would allow us 2 things instead of 1. Kick it. Oh my. Let's climb. Alright, where are we now? I'm not even really seeing what this thing is made of. It's gotta be close. Oh. Got a skull thing. Alright, this feels like it. Yep. Alright, we dug up the old compass. Alright. Nope. Nope. Quickly, back to the lighthouse. Ah, nuts. Hold the line. I stepped in some kind of weird mushrooms. Spores are all over my good dancing shoes. Alright, dancing is actually dancing. Or is it a back alley shootout? Why do I want a different pair for each? They ain't that dissimilar. Alright, we got some fragrant spores. Whatever that'll be good for. Alright. Let's go see a man about a compass. Found a compass? I sure did. What do you want? Alright, we got the cursed compass now, so that's good. Alright, we got the cursed compass. Which is what we needed to do. I'm gonna say for now, let's check out, because we have to check out the distill... Actually, hang on. Can I talk to you real quick? Can I upgrade you at all? Is there any upgrading to this? I remember we upgraded Gabby the one time because we talked to them a bunch. Apparently not. Alright. Well, let's check out the fairy lair. Because it's at least something to check out while we're here. Solve the maze. That could be cool. Alright. We solved a maze of webs. Now we're at the fairy place. Ooh, mess of tricks. We got a fairy knife. Let's fight some fairies. That ice spider's a toughie. Sheldon, I need you to be better, man. I need you to be better. Can hit everybody again. I like having extra AP. This is very nice. And actually, like this, Molly can probably clean them up. Almost. She's got to get more damage. But overall, not bad. I think I'm going to keep the spider. Spider is helpful. Oh, I got a hand injury. -1 muscle. Well, that's great. Oh, we got a flaming potato spider again. Damn it, Sheldon. I gotta take people out when I can take people out. Hopefully Molly can clean up. Molly and the spider, man. Molly and the spider. I'll take that back to my room. I don't know how. Oh, that's a lot of meat. Ugh. Poison spider sucks. Oh, you're the one who does that kind of thing. Oh my god, the turtle didn't die. Insane. And now he will. Oh, or not. Somehow, Sheldon survived. I don't know how he done it. Really wish you would have taken someone out with that, but, yeah, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Damn it, my spider. And my turtle. fairy skull wand. That might actually be kind of useful. Maybe. Deals your mystical +3 spooky damage. Interesting. Yeah, that's still the best part. Best one. Hot rod. A lot of mystical stuff. Yeah, reach and scratch, scrape it out. Oh, got some stuff. That's good. Fight some more fairies. The fairies don't seem that bad. Overall. They're just numerous. Not my turtle. You're going after my... Come on, Sheldon. Need you this time around. Yeah, Sheldon! Okay, Sheldon. Alright, let's blast a couple people. I don't think you've gone yet, so that's probably the best option. Didn't kill Sheldon somehow. See, those were some good shots. Poison damage, hate it. Yeah, but that works. That's fine. Fairy Star Wand, is that any better? Mystical +3 physical damage and reduces target's mysticality. That's kind of interesting. What was that? What was in there? Ring of Repulsion. Begin every combat shielded. I mean... that could be good. Oh my god. Now, I don't actually think this is doing anything, so... yeah, I'm down for that. Get the heck away from this place? Yeah, sure. Alright, now off to the distillery, because I think that was the other thing we had a thing to do out here. See a familiar-looking person heading toward you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason he looks so familiar is because he looks exactly like you. Let's greet him. Hi, are you a clone, or is this a time paradox? What, turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree. High five. Alright, we high five. Hurry away, Akawi. Wish him luck. Maybe too. Good luck. Yeah, you too. Okay. Alright. Time paradoxes, man. Oh, it's the vampires. Let's check real quick. I'm actually doing pretty good on experience right now. Should I confuse people with magic or grab some of these other elements? Because the other option would be photosynthesis. +3 regeneration would be great. Seeing as I get hit a lot. So that's cool. I'll go with that. Alright, a spooky-looking lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. Presumably she's a vampire. She looks spooky enough to be a vampire. Is that racist? Poacher. Alright, her eyes flash blood red. Begone from this place. You have no business here. I do actually, and I'd like for you to invite me inside. What? No. Don't you have to? I thought that was one of the big vampire things, that if someone asks you to invite them inside, you have to do that. That is nearly the most opposite of true that it is even possible to be. Oh, darn. Leave this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be what is eating you, and the answer will be me. Aha, that was pretty good. Aha, yeah. You really set me up for that one. Alright, fight her, do as she says. Can't threaten her missing. Ah, I didn't do the bewitched thing, otherwise I maybe could have gotten around her. Alright, time to fight. Heck, she's just one vampire, let's do that. Oh no, she's got thralls and stuff. Oh, she actually doesn't have that much HP, so that's kind of good. And I'm shielded, whatever that means. So, that's something. Let's hit him again! While we're at it, he's the biggest threat right now, not you. You got that poison that's going to take you out immediately. Yep, like that. And then we're just dealing with you guys. Yep. Okay, you guys were not as tough as the fairies, which is... my goodness. Hey, Buck, over here! What's up? Something about the Ooh! Molly's Moxie increased, so that's pretty good. I just pulled my productivity report, and I'm working twice as fast as I'm supposed to. Is that because of me, do you think? Is that what you're saying? Have I helped you that much in your time of need? I need you to be more distracting. Well, thanks. Okay. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not good at anything. Damn, I could get, like... could I get more mysticality out of that? I don't know. I can squirm through with Moxie, or I can unlock it with a mob combination. Let's make some potions! How about a fancy potion? Bunch of stuff. I'm actively trying to work slow, and it's not slow enough. Goodness gracious. Do you have that little guy? Hey, we have a crate of vodka. That's pretty cool. A lot of hobo code there. Oh, lots of vampires. Let us fight the vampires. Oh my god, they have a ghastly. How about that? Brutish vampire, zero physical damage. Maybe we don't have like a garlic or something. I'm sure that would work really well against these guys. Whoa! I was shielded. It stopped one hit. Oh. That worked out pretty well. Ooh, that's a lot of bleeding. That's okay, I got my little spider buddy to take you out. Whoa! Alright, Skull Cane, Cosmetic Wine, and a little bit more to stats. Okay. Increase my Moxie. Deals muscle plus spooky. What's creative? I could take the speakeasy. Okay. Alright, you guys don't seem... well, there's some more of you. That might be a little more tough. But I'm shielded, and that's what's important. Oh, this weirdo. Yeah! Then back up. Alright, can I take out easily? Well, you haven't been hit yet, so makes it a little easier. La 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 la. Oh, they all got physical armor. Ooh, now they're summoning stuff. Okay, once took somebody out, so that's something. Okay, well she's going down, I think, next turn. Alright, Sheldon's doing some work, finally. Wow, it's only on 5 damage, because, like, I guess my things got lowered. That sucks. Damn. Damn it. Wow, you're still up. I cannot believe that. Okay, nice. Love the spider. Of course you go after my spider. Okay, screw you in particular, buddy. Channeling Sheldon. I mean, yeah, we need Sheldon bad sometimes. Ugh, these people. Alright, apparently I am angry now. Gives me more muscle. Just gotta keep fighting till we make our way through. Leave my turtle alone. Jerk. Okay. This guy has caused me the most problems. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Just gonna stab you, get rid of you real quick. And someone else can take out the vampire guy, hopefully. Oh, they get the armor and that. That's why I'm not hitting them as much. Who is the healer of your group? Because I really need to murder them the most. Did not think about that, and I should have. Are you the healer? Okay. My spider! Leave my turtle alone. He's a good boy. Leave me alone. Well, I'm not really a good boy, but... Okay. Deal some of that hot damage. Poison sucks, so just try to get rid of that. Oh my god. Sheldon, I could really use some help. Or help yourself, that's fine too. Okay. Out of the way, at least. Why me? Why only me? It's only me! Sheldon? Bro. Come on! Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. A little bit better. One more. One more, please?
Alright, one more. Okay, well, yeah, alright. Vampire Skullcap, Bloodle, and Sheldon got a little stronger. What did that Vampire Skullcap do? Extra muscle, okay. I've been talking about this one. We might as well try to confuse people with magic, because apparently it could have helped us in a number of situations. So that's good to have now. What else we got around here? Let's bang on something. This, grab some booze. It's in there. Amethyst choker and a cheese grater ring. Pick through some stuff. Vampire boots and whatnot. Alright. Parmesan missile does extra damage. Okay, that's cool. What have I been using? I use... what's this? Extra muscle. What do I have as far as accessories right now? What am I using? Stylish glasses. That's extra moxie versus muscle. Parmesan. I haven't been using the Parmesan missile that much, and the shield is nice. Vampire boots. Makes you float like a spooky vampire. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. There's a label, back Grandpa Joe, something about hobo code. Yada yada yada. Alright, no improvements for you. Got it. Alright, I think that's all I needed to do here. Alright, we'll head to Ocean City real quick. Damn, we're creepy now. Alright, I got 100 meat, found a case of rum, found a case of vodka. Alright. Got any other things? If you're not caught flat-footed, the truth can sometimes be found at your feet. Alright. An ace in the hole, an ace by the wall, a wall ace. Those who can read them, the signs are here, right here, in this very room. Joyful place beneath the floorboards. Alright. Ah, the historic artifact of the spittoon hat thing. No. Back in here. Something on the wall in here. Oh! Let's translate this hobo cloak. Floor grapes! Is that worth anything? Found some floor grapes. Floor grapes. Well, when life gives you floor grapes, make floor wine, baby. Alright, cool. Probably all I needed to do. What are we doing as far as go back to the antique store? How about my side quest? Investigate Augustus Sturch's house for evidence about missing Cremans. Does the Wanderer function in your map to look for it? I mean, we can wander a little bit, probably. Let's wander around. Hey, found the thing. Perfect. Alright. Let's go here real quick to see if there was anything that I missed from before. Glockens. Let's fight him. You Glockens think you got something on me? Mm-mm. And there you go, Molly. Alright, I got a Glocken Mallet Ball. Good for anything. Glockenbrat. Increase your maximum HP by 5 until you eat something else. Deal 3 damage and reduce target's Moxie by 3. Okay. So we got that thing finally. So that's good. Oh, that's a stinky rune. The rock is steaming. Huh? What was that? Uh-huh. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Oh, the milkman got your mail. Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes! I'm
I'm selling you these fine leather jackets. I'm from the municipal census. I'm the milkman. Got your milk. I'll come back later. Alright. Still can't get in there. Alright. Back to town, because I guess we got 2 of the things we needed. And on the way, hands in the air. I'll just grab her gun. I got Lizzie's grease gun. That's good for something. Looking for anything. Like, I don't know that there's gonna be much better than my leaf blade right now, but yeah. Alright. That's something mighty handy. I finally found the time to check out the door behind me. Turns out there was an old brick passageway back there. It leads right to Adele Dazim's place. Well, that's pretty convenient. Okay. Yeah, I found the chuck key. That's it. Oh boy, yay. Do you have any illegal booze? Just so happens I do. Alright, we got a crate of gin. Alright. Found a case of gin. Alright. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go back this way and through this way. Alright. Jess. We got a cursed thingy. Time to uncurse a thingy. Let's sit and uncurse the shadow-tainted compass. Alright. I will dare to enter this. Ooh, okay. This is madness. That foolhardy coach is gonna get us all killed. We should listen to what coach has to say. What do you think we ought to do? Let's get out of here. Go home. Don't you think things were just fine the way they were? Why are we doing this? Yeah, man. Playing baseball? He looks you dead in the eye and manages a nervy chuckle. Yeah, that's right, kid. We should listen to what coach has to say. All right, we'll see ya. I'm disgusted that it's come to this. We all know you're the weak link on the team, so would you say the team accountant shouldn't even be allowed on the field? But you tell me, did all my years of including you on the team lunches and burpees make you into a baseball player? Yeah, coach, I'm ready to hit the balls. That's what I wanted to hear. Your destiny's out there on the diamond, son. Go and hit them out of the park. Yes, coach. Say, coach, why do you wear that funny-looking hat? Gee, coach, I think Maribel will ever marry me. Will she? I can't answer that, son. All I can tell you is that Maribel has married every World Series MVP since the series was first contested in 1903. You work out the rest. Say, coach, why do you wear that funny-looking hat? Nothing funny about it, son. It's cloche. It's a cloche. The coach is cloche. It's traditional. Excuse me, coach, I gotta go hit something. Oh, they are not doing well. Alright, here we go. Oh, I gotta swing. Oh. Ah! Just gonna start swinging and hopefully hit something. We're a powerful baseball team, hopefully. Am I supposed to be doing something specific, or... I'm maybe confused. Do I just gotta ring up the number, or... Hey boys, what should I be doing? There are 3 more mines broken by baseball. Madness. Okay, I can leave anytime I want. There's no talking in baseball. What's with these compasses? It must have been overwhelming. All I can tell you is to stay calm and remember that in baseball, it's all about what you do hit. What's the other team getting points when I swing? It's baseball, son. The other team... If the other team ever feels physically intimidated, that's an automatic 5-point penalty. Then how am I supposed to win it all? Quit gabbing and get back in there. Don't you know leaving the field and talking to the coach is a 10-point penalty? Okay. Ah. Eh. I'm just gonna keep swinging until something happens, I guess. So I can keep talking to Coach. Hey, what is it? No? Nothing? Nothing? I'm not gonna talk about the compasses. Just gonna keep on swinging. Just gonna keep on swinging. So talk to this guy. What's up with you? You're just dead. Alright. Good to know. What exactly are they throwing? I can't even tell. Supposed to hit 1,000 or something? If I can just swing at this thing. Nope. Is this gonna be a bat in 1,000 joke? Nope. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing here? Okay, it looks like I hit that one. That work? It looked like it worked. I have no... Does anyone want to look up what I'm supposed to do? Because I am confused and angry. Well, not angry. Have I done enough, Coach? I'll go hit the compass. Am I supposed to be hitting something in a particular direction? Remember, there's always other ways to beat their score. And you just run up and hit them? Madness, let's just go home, you say. I mean, I could just leave. Is that a way to beat their score? I mean, I've tried that. Oh. I had to be in the exact right spot to hit the score. Fun. Son, my #1 boy, you did it. You son of a gun. You won the whole damn game. Did I really do good, Coach? Look at the scoreboard. It's 0 to a hole. That's the whole ball game. Couldn't have done it without you. This one's for the accountants. This one's for all who say baseball. Gee, Coach, you think Maribel will marry me now? Can you hit the score? Yeah, I just did that, so. Later, champ. There'll be time for that later. Right now, you better pucker up, because here comes the coach's big sniff. Big sniff? What the heck? Oh, my. Okay, he just snorted us into a non-reality. Alright, we upgraded our compass. I was never scared of this compass. Laugh at the compass. Gee, Coach, do you think Maribel will marry me? I don't know who that is. Could you call me Coach, though? Could you call me Coach? Okay, Coach. I mean Jessica. Okay, Coach. I mean Coach. I mean Jessica. Okay. Let's see. What is that? Uncursed compass? More meat and more items. Alright, well, what's on our to-do list? Go to sleep. How about my side quest? I gotta still investigate that place. I got some applicants for the new thing. Okay. The first applicant is 10 Things I Hat About You, a hat store, I presume. Terrible name. The second is Texas Instruments. Guys from Texas selling musical instruments, I suppose. And the last applicant is Jardware's Hardware. I guess if your name is Jardware, blah, 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 blah. Alright, what are we feeling? 10 Things I Hat About You or Texas Instruments? Or Texas Instruments? You know what? I do like hats. Alright. You hang the cow skull over your desk. If anybody asks, I'll tell them you killed the cow yourself. Does it do anything? No. Gonna take a look at this thing. I guess it doesn't do anything. Alright. Well, we're floating around. Oh, got our little bag. Briefcase full of meat. Nice. It's a lot of meat. Look at us. We got 1,000 meat. And now we sleep. Glaxton. Museum of Skulls. Wait a minute. One of these skulls is yours, and it's missing its teeth. The ones you're carrying, you put the teeth back in your skull. It tries to thank you, but you have no tongue. You got an item, no tongue. I don't know what that means. Oh, a strange conversation is taking place. You better have some good news for me, Noel. The good news is I'm dreaming. Let me give you the bad news first. No news is good news. Good news is bad news. Hog futures are up 10 points. Everything is just peachy keen, Madam President. Good. That damn project is complete. Wait, what? That isn't what I said. This isn't me. Who am I? Everything's perfect, ma'am. The circuits are lit up just like a crimbo tree. And what about the interloper? The what now? Uh-oh, she means me. I'll show you an interloper. I should never have come here. Yes, I'm working on that. A little bird has told me his last name is John Cougar Mellencamp. If you can believe it, our friend Morris is his uncle. Any relative of Murray Morris is an enemy of ours. Find him and get him out of the picture. I'll be delighted, man. Both Noel and President wink out of existence in an ominous-sounding pop. You are ready for the stream to be over. And how? I guess we have no tongue and therefore cannot speak. What a fascinating turn of events. And we step through. And we're back in reality. And yet we float on. Alright, what are we looking for today? You've been having some weird dreams? Oh, like the ones where you're driving a car, but you're in the back seat and can't reach any of the controls? I can't remember very clearly, but I think it was weirder than that. Really hate that one. Anyway, found the next cursed thing. It's a hardcover book, but yeah, big. And it's somewhere on the campus of the Seaside Institute of Technology in Porkham. Are you ready to go? Haven't even had my coffee. Sure you'll be able to find coffee. Let's see. I couldn't even get Google to load. I just heard him say beat the score a couple times. Okay. I'm sure you'll be able to find coffee on the way there. Alright, you have a map to the place. No, but it's a college campus. It can't be that hard to find your way around. College students do it all day. The bus to Porkham leaves from the usual stop. Good luck. Got anything to talk about? Maybe you got like something going on, like up your thingy. No. Okay. Messages. Oh, call the mob back. Dantoberung verbalizing a splendiferous kudos on your triumphal completion of my previous assignment. You're welcome, is that all? In fact, I have another item of business to be attenuated, which I believe to be suited marvelously to one of your skills. Which one? No, I mean, well, regardless, we require that you proceed apace to Crystal Dream Lake, wherein is located a purveyor of tools of implements of construction. Say again? You might vernacularize it as a hardware store. Ah, right, you guys run out of cement or something? We have a necessitude that you will perform upon this place of business what we categorize a shakedown. They owe you meat? No, we are merely desirous that the local commercialis retail emporia feel a measure of intimidation. Okay, I guess I can handle it. You got anything for me? I guess we can't get anything from him. That's fine. Just fine. Just fine. Take the bus out. Start with Crystal Dream Lake. To the hardware store, everyone. There's gotta be a couple other locations around here, maybe. Maybe we'll discover them on the way. Or just simple. Ooh! Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. Let's go greet Greta! What do we got here? Bees? A box of bees! Cat. Scrawny looking cat. It's Sleepy Cat. Sleepy Cat. Hello there. Welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi, Greta. I'm the Deldazim John Cougar Mellencamp. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets are for sale? Well, I've got this snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. Tell me about the snake. A giant mosquito. Ah. What do you feed these things? I guess I have all the pets I need right now. About that giant mosquito. Don't knock it. Yeah, I guess we just bought a giant mosquito. His name could be Buzz. Oh, what do we want to name a giant mosquito? I mean, Buzz isn't bad, I guess. Buzz is fine. We'll go with that. Buzz the mosquito. Thanks, Greta. No problem. Anything else I can interest you in? Tell me more about the snake. We might as well buy a snake as well. Slithery D. I kind of like that name. Okay. What do you feed these things? Stuff. Tell me about the special chow. Got 3 bags of familiar chow. Ooh, that's probably good for... Let's see what this stuff does. Alright. Slithery D. Got some Moxie, got some HP, applies poison to a random enemy. And this guy, he's got a little more health. Bites enemies for physical damage and then heals you. I shall take that. Okay. And now he's stronger. Okay. As much as I love Sheldon, frankly, it hasn't been working great. Now, there's a cat here. No, no, no. How do we get cat to cat to cat? Ah. Can't get cat to cat. Alright, off to the hardware store. Unless we find another thing along the way. Oh, got some blue cola. I'll buy some cola. And we got our meat back. Nice. Alright. Propose a shakedown. Need to shake it down for some merchandise. Come again? There's some mob guys who want to intimidate you for some reason, so they sent me here to shake things up or down, something like that. Huh, well, these cans of paint over there could use a good shaking. I ain't got around for that for a while. Okay, sounds good. Can't say I feel particularly intimidated, though. Candy? What do you got for sale? I don't think I need any of this stuff. Okay. Well, I think I did the thing. Shake up cans and paint at Valley Hardware. Okay. I guess I gotta do that. Shake them up. They're all vigorously shooken. Guess that's it. So we got a little time left. We'll be on our way. Nope. To Sit Campus. Oh, Chapter 3. Now we're breezing through the game. Ooh, Seaside Institute of Technology. Alright. Can I get hit by a car? Guess not. Alright, Finite Library. What do we got going on here? This seems unsafe. Fence board. We got cursed books. Ooh, a library. So you enter a library, an elderly man, presumably the librarian, waves you over to his desk. Hello, I'm afraid I don't recognize you. Are you a student here? Oh no, I'm just looking for a book. I'm sorry, the Institute Library is only for students, alumni, and faculty. It's really important that I see this book, though. I do wish I could help you, but rules are rules. You'll have to inquire at the administration office. Well, shoot. Alright. Junius Fitzgerald Technology. Alright. I'd like to join college. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, the librarian said I need to be a student to use the library, so I guess I'm here to take the most absurdly roundabout route to my goals possible. Ah, well, you'll be interested in the accelerated course then. Our usual undergraduate degree is a 4-year program, but the accelerated course only takes 3. 3 years is still kind of more than I was hoping. 3 hours! Oh, okay. How much would it cost? Are you from the area? Yeah, Poughkeepsie originally, but I'm living in Ocean City. Well, you're in luck what with the accelerated course being discounted, plus a further discount for local education incentives, plus a further discount for the fact that we're in the middle of a break and the facilities would otherwise be idle, tuition will be 100 meet. Wow, that sounds really reasonable. We also have some leftover grant money for low-income students this fiscal year if you need assistance. The grand total would come to free. I will totally take you up on that. Great, sign here. And we'll get you all set up. What would you like to take as your major? It's a big decision. Well, since we're on break and a lot of teachers are out of town, it's actually not all that big. The 3 options available are botany, robotics, and chemicals. Okay, so I can either do combat, logic, or difficult puzzle. I mean, I'll fight. Next, choose a minor, which can be geology, combat, sillier puzzle, and we'll just keep going combat. Yeah, wish college worked like that too. Okay, I get started. Alright, I got a bunch of items. Student cards, scholar wing, and the greenhouse. Athena. Athena's a campus security. Ask the new electronic doorway security system for access. Alright. Alright, got that. Look at this. Okay. Okay, just gotta complete some stuff. Can I fish in this? What's up, bud? It's me, been the janitor of this place for nigh on 60 years. You got any questions? I figure I know about all there is to know about these buildings. Wow, everything? Well, everything janitorial. I do have a question, in fact. Ask about the main lobby. For the main lobby. The main lobby right here, the one that I was almost finished mopping before you came along? Nah. Okay. How about the infinite hallway? They said I can't stop mopping down there till they finish painting it, which suits me since they ain't never gonna finish painting, no matter how many clever math tricks they come up with. Super tasks my foot. How about the finite hallway? That there's a good hallway. Goes on for a little while and then it stops. Real traditional, easy to clean. Love it. Alright, how about the Scholar Wing? Ah, good old Scholar Wing. That's my alma mater, you know? Yep, liberal arts class of 1869. Alright, nice. Let's leave him to it. What we got here? Some technology stuff? Alright, that doesn't seem to be working. Let's investigate this. Damn, buy a soda for 50. Goodness. Ghost pepper. Ice, bone, durian, pork. Got a bottle of Ghost Pepper Soda. Okay, access doorway limited. Paradox Lab. Laboratory room. Barbecue wing. I have no idea what we're doing now. Culinary science, frozen food. Well, this is interesting. Steam tunnel access protective gear recommended but not provided. Well, we're underground now. Spider wing maintenance access. Free shoes? Trapdoor is barred. A lot of stuff down here. Ooh, okay. Haven't seen you in here before, bud. Welcome to the finest hash house in the whole underground restaurant scene. Underground restaurant scene? That's right. Wait, you ain't a copper, are you? Gotta tell me if you are. No, I'm not a cop. Okay, copacetic. In that case, we got no beef. Got no beef anyway. It's a fish place. It's the place in order. What do you got? Fish sandwich, forbidden fission soda. That sounds kind of cool. Let's just grab that to grab that. Read a thing. We refuse to be stopped by the check. A lot of stuff about hygiene. We're going in. Flush it. Get that experience. Oh, time to wash them hands. Grab that name tag. Pirate Restaurant. What am I doing on experience? I got some experience. Not a ton, though. Actually, what I might be able to do... I might be able to finish up some of these real quick. Yeah. Let's just upgrade some of these things. Gonna need 100 for that. More mysticality for that. 100 for that. Ooh, a lot of stuff down here. I'm Adele Zim. Hi, I'm Rufus. How did you find this place? I was just kind of poking around in the steam tunnels, exploring, you know? Ah, yeah, that's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess I should have anticipated that when I set up the secret lab. Why do you have a secret lab? I'm not supposed to be here at all. I used to teach here, but they let me go. Ah, what happened? Did they fire you for the forbidden math? Not at all. SIT is the last place that would fire you for that. I was joking. They fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing brother to publish my original research. Well, that hardly seems fair. Heading to bed? Alright, good night, Chippy. What happened to your brother? He left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well, we called it west back then. He spearheaded the expedition that pushed the Transcontinental Railroad all the way to Frisco. Wow! Yeah, he was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards from him all the time, but then one day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all of his friends from back then, but nobody knows where he went. My only guess is that he decided to keep heading north and hopped a ship. I couldn't get any passage records. We're dating that far back, though, so that was pretty much as far as the lead goes. That's too bad. What are you working on now? Well, this is going to sound crazy, but you know we have a saying here at SIT. Science that nobody understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science. I see, so you're doing a little dabbling in the forbidden arts. Oh no, I checked the rulebook thoroughly, and nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing. Haha, I get you. So, what's the plan? Well, I mean, I've just met you, and I hesitate to get someone else mixed up in this. Oh, I'm pretty mixed up already. I've had to deal with fairies, time holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen. You know about the fishmen? That's perfect. I could definitely use your help. I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in. I am curious, but some other time maybe. What I'm focused on now is predictive quantum telecommunications. I'm going to explain that to me. Brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics. It's only a couple of years old, but if some of the theories pan out, it could be staggering. But the specific part that I'm interested in is the quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distances instantaneously, and I think that this might be an explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance, you mean as in psychic stuff, tarot cards, and crystal balls? Crystal balls, yes, exactly. I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my brother is, and maybe even let me communicate with him. Neat, how can I help? All the fishmen in this region come from a single source called the Fish Mothers. She's sort of like a queen bee, you know? This one creature that laid all the fishman eggs, which is a little weird, actually biologically speaking, because it indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity. Huh? See, honeybees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishmen don't have that advantage. So one would think inbreeding would what? Oh, never mind, sorry. I got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is, the fish mother is thought to have some sort of magical psychic link with all the fishmen. Psychic, gotcha. So what do we do? Alright, so the fish mother occasionally makes huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about, but my working theory is if it has the right kind of fish mother DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure it to make my own psychic link. I haven't understood basically anything you've said, so that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need to get one of those pearls. Yeah, fish mother's lair is down by the river, but the entrance is a sort of organic valve. It's a huge butthole, isn't it? I was going to say cloaca, but yes, it's a huge butthole that keeps out anything that isn't related to the fish mother. How do I get in? You aren't going to like it. I already don't like it. I can make a sort of disguise goop to cover you with. Swell. How much am I getting paid for this? I don't actually have much meat left after setting up this lab, but maybe the fish mother's lair has some treasure in it. I mean, definitely. The fish mother's lair definitely has a whole lot of great treasure in it. Sure, I'll help? Alright, fine, I guess. Yeah, I'll help. Great. In order to make the fishman disguise goop, I'm going to need some fishman eggs, about 3 pounds of them according to my calculation. But the eggs are in the fish mother's lair. No, the regular fishmen carry them around to keep an eye on them. They have a bunch of little hideouts all over You're free? Fantastic. Enjoy the drive home. Maybe you shouldn't be listening to me while you do that because it might bore you until the point where you cause it. You know what? I'm not even going to say what might happen. All under, I should say, since they're mostly in sewers. Well, this just keeps getting better and better. Here, you'll need one of these to open the manhole cover. Okay, got a manhole cover opener. What else we got around here? Anything I can steal? Take your shit. Take your shit. I'll take a look at your books. Bookshelf, grab a book. Space-time rainbow. Alright, got reality shift, so that's good. Whatever that do. I will smile. What's this thing? A douar. It contains fluids. What kind of fluids? Valuable substances. Absinthe. Alright, we got some absinthe. Nice. Oh, search through that. We got some stuff. What's this? Does not give Fate any ideas involving my cart. Yeah. Arcane hot plate. Robot battle arena. This Russo's about it. Uh-huh. Alright. Might I enter the robot battle arena? Oh! Okay. We're gonna fight some robots. Let's see how my mosquito do. Okay. Got a couple people we can just blast a little bit. Most dangerous to me would be that poison damage, though. Whoa, never mind. That's some damage. Dude. Robots really hit. Alright, gain 3 armor against every element once per fight. That's actually not bad. Alright, we got 30 experience right now. We're gonna need quite a bit more. Can I make some potions? Okay. Alright. That seemed to be that in there. Greek house access. Closer look in there. Rats and rats, rats. You want me to bring some cheese? Alright, we'll get some cheese for them. Maybe. There's an orb here. Painted shut from the inside. Interesting. Can't hotwire that yet. Ooh, we can go deeper. Let's go fishing. What else can we get out of this? Okay. Ooh. I don't have any hot armor, unfortunately. Unless I do. Stench armor. Increase damage of a weapon by 1? I'll do that. Plus 4 sleaze armor. Ain't got no hot armor. Move faster with these? That'd be cool. Oh, they're for sneaking. Nah. I think I like the floating thing a little better. Alright. Looks like that's it for here. May I go in? Nope. Guess we can find out about this infinite hallway thing. Well, that was 30 experience. That might actually be good for something. No, not quite. Guess this thing just keeps going. Part of me wonders whether this is infinite or not.
feel like we're bound to, like, just get something out of this if we just keep going. Oh, just keeps going. Would I have to go the whole way back? Oh, got a lot to do. Oh. Let's see what you have. Oh. I'll follow you to the store. I guess that's one way to get out of an infinite hallway. Okay. Well, there's some stuff here, I guess. What's with all the beds? Getting rid of them, find sleepers, I say. Can you teach me some hobo code? That'd be great. Okay. I'm just selling. Okay. Always good to grab some shoes. Ooh, add some bleeding to a weapon. His Majesty's favorite poems. Increase all your allies. Stuff. Puzzle ring. Oh, wait. Am I out of meat? Oh my god. I gotta get rid of some stuff. There's gotta be a couple things that I can get rid of. Like, I don't really need that. Titanium staple remover. Removes titanium staples. Probably important. I don't need that. Increases your hot armor by 5. Okay, I would need that for the steam vents. I want to get rid of any of the books that I can upgrade my things with. I don't have a lot of muscle for that. Guess I could come back. Purpose is a mystery. Perhaps it will do something. Increase all my allies' stuff, that's pretty good. I haven't been using the other stuff anyway. I'm actually gonna go back to the lab because... yeah, I'll fight him real quick. Oh, I got a mobster on my side. That's pretty cool. Alright. Go for the quick kill. She's shooting a lot more. I do like that. Ooh. I think having a mobster on our side makes it is pretty good. An orb of blood blasting, huh? Maybe I can sell that. Conjure up some cheese. Give him some cheese. I got a prismatic ring. Cool. Reality Shift adds 2 additional armor for each thing. That's pretty cool. Deal your muscle and physical damage to yourself, and twice as much to an enemy. No, thank you. Okay. Here's the thing. Where is my ghost pepper cola? Oh, Fishman Row. Alright, I'm still looking for the... Oh, I thought I got the eggs. I guess I gotta get them from a bunch of people. Oh, hold up. What's up with you? Alright. Almost enough to get another thing up. Don't have enough meat to buy that other thing yet. Alright, well... Got hobo literacy now. Well, I guess I've had that for a bit. Got a lot of hot armor. I think that's about it that I'm gonna do tonight. Maybe... in the near future, we might do this again. Yeah, cool. Got some stuff out of that. Actually, wait a minute. Did I remember... It's like a razor blade or something in here. Yeah, add that on. What is my weapon doing at this point? This is bleeding, plus 4 damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. I think that's about it for tonight. I think this auto saves. Yeah, so I guess we'll see you guys probably next time, and I don't know. Sometimes get into stuff like games like this where it's like you just go and do stuff for a while. I don't know if that's working for anyone else, but if it is, let me know. If not, I'll find something else. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.